So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Salamakers finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, maybe I'm getting ahead of myself, Peter, but I could see this guy becoming a fan's favourite. There's something very silky about seeing a fullback bombing forward like he does, and the ability he has to shut a winger down too. So this guy has everything he needs to deliver what this team wants.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
So it's away we go then. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the shot! Marvellous goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. He's found a way through. He's had a shot! It's in! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
D'Alessandro, and it's made its way to him. It's out for a goal kick. Porsons, and it's Aslani. Ødegaard. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a key interception. A disastrous start, 2 down in next to no time. Gets into some space. Looking for the run.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
They've played it short. Flings in across. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. That's a delicate pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And here's Haaland. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Played out to the left flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
This looks on the finish! Haaland. And he's intervened well there. That has ended up in no man's land. Horsens. Nice physical challenge. D'Alessandro. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Haaland received. Real chance! It's hit the upright. No mistake! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Asllani. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Milan are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. No, that's been intercepted. Horsens. Asllani. Ødegaard. That is good strength. And here's Mbappe. Good ball, good take. And it's been taken short. Backward it goes. And that's really well manoeuvred. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And it's Horsens. Mbappe. There's a sharp shoots! It's in! AC Milan are all square. truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
We have ourselves a and the first half is done. Milan are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. And we are up to the break.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And that's the second half started. Kaka. Bale is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Shifted it to the flank. D'Alessandro. Opts for safety. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bale. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And it's D'Alessandro. Tries to play it through. Ødegaard gets a foot in here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
He is through here. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Lovely feet. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Ashlani being hounded, manhandled at times.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It meant...
Ødegaard! He's looking wide. Stood up well to him there. Salmakers. Now Saliba. Horsens. Oh, there's a probing ball. Spread out to the left. Kaka going face to face with his great rival. Threads one in. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Alessandro. 75 minutes played. And here's Mbappe. Great vision.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Odegaard.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he welcomes it in.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Spread it left. That's good play. And he's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 2.
We have got
Viene
changes
sostituito
here
con
from
il
both sides, in
numero
fact.
6. Attenzione, un cambio.
Haaland with the clearance. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Odegaard. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. It's Bale! The last act of the game, which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Bale. Ricci. And it's Hossens. Bale.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Keita. Pessina. Lovely bit of skill. He's having a shot! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, two in double quick time.
Bale. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, this looks sharp. Turns back here, probably the best option. More and more pressure on the ball here. Pessina. Ricci. And it's Kaka. Mbappe.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Pedro Obiang.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Pedro Obiang. Oh, easy pickings there. No outsmarting him this time. Pedro Obiang. Has a look and plays it forward. Pessina. Pass is just off target. Ødegaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Almost half an hour in now. So, what can they make of this? Played into space. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Parsons. And it's Bale. Opts for safety. Kaká. He has a look up. Ødegaard! Superb from Ødegaard! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Milan grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, something tells me there'll be a few more twists and turns before it's all over, Peter.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's having a go! Keeper's not concerned by that.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. Bale. Now who's going to be first to this? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Bale goes short. They want to be quick to recover this. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Salamakas spots it and intercepts. And it's Bale. Takes on his marker. Oh, good read.
That was well played.
He's having a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Pessina. It's a really well-measured ball. And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Grazie della collaborazione.
And that's the second half started.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
That's a sharp pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Obiang. Knocks it out wide. Now the ball in. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Bale. Now it's Haaland. Great defending, strong and determined. Pedro Obiang. Aims beyond the defence.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Pedro Obiang. Nicely spread. The ball swung in. Ødegaard getting this one clear. Shapes to shoot! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Horsens. Kaká. Bale has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. He's onside! Real chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 28.599 spettatori.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Played out wide. Pessina. And it's Obiang. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 26 viene sostituito con il numero 10.
Salmakers. Oh no circumventing this opponent. And the counter is on. He's in plenty of space here. Moved on forwards. Oh, they could break here. And here's Bale. And here's Haaland. Horsens kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ricci. Salmakers. Pessina. And it's Obiang. Just about up to 75 minutes. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's made its way to him. Pedro Obiang. Pessina. And no, that was never going to make it. Ødegaard. And it's Bale. And here's Kaká.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Pessina. Played back in.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So they were calling for him, and now they get him.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious what they want to do here. Just get the ball to him and hope that something happens, a little magic.
Ricci. Salmakers. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well,
And a chance! Goal! Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Numero 9.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Haaland looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Asllani. Milan moments now away from seeing this one out. And it's Ødegaard. Salmakers.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. It's a goal kick. Milan clearly now. And that will be it. Milan have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Haaland claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
La formazione del Milan.
Kaká in the side,
Il
just
numero
about
22.
as box office
Kaká.
as it gets.
Yeah, I totally agree. He, in many ways, the blueprint of the modern-day number 10, lauded for his simple and very graceful style of play. Really is a player who has the lot.
You come to the game just to see him play. There's the whistle. Now it's Kaká. Ødegaard. Ricci. And here's Salamakers. Can he get it through? Mbappe receives it in a good shot at goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Keeper's dealt with that. Caresses it. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Numero 10.
Milan gain their reward with an early goal. Nagy. He is just caressing the ball. Mbappe. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Out to the left it goes. Nagy. Nice control. Cross. Courtois claims it. Safe hands. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Haaland. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Opts for safety. Nagy.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Nagy. Passing is crisp and sharp. This looks promising. Aims beyond the defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the flag has stayed down. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Quality ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's made its way to him. Gets into some space. And that's played in low. And that was very necessary. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's been taken short. Cross into the box. Hussens is there, and he can get that clear. They've played it short. Oh, nice touch. And now they can spring out of defence. Nagy. He's in a great position here. Kaka. Haaland. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. And one more try. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised. Milan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Nicely weighted ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Sailamakers. He's got tall. Not the best of contact, given it wasn't the easiest of chances.
Well, by crossing the ball so quickly, I think this defence just can't get set to deal with it. I think deserved a better outcome than what we saw, but worth exploring more.
Ci sarà un
Bale.
minuto di recupero.
Looking for a runner. Now it's Haaland. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Milan leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half.
Milan really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Corner it is. Header comes in! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Has a look and plays it forward. Mbappe carries the ball down the right. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Saelemaekers. Nicely shaped ball. Cleared away. And now the breakaway. Now that looks a decent ball. Real chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Bastoni. Ødegaard. Nicely aimed pass. Great pressure, plenty of it. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Ricci. Saelemaekers. Milan are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Takes a shot! Goal! 2 to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Nagy. In with the challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Knocks it into space, and that could set him on his way. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And here's Mbappe. That's a delicate pass. No luck with that dink over the top.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Kaká. Haaland. And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Bastoni. It's not an especially good pass, that. And he thumps it clear. Ricci being hunted in packs.
Well, they've been over-generous up to this point, I would say, so that had to happen.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
And here's Ødegaard. Mbappe. And it's Ødegaard. Lapadula. So what can they make of this? Nagy played out to the right. And that's a throw-in. So there's going to be another change here. So, time for a potential game-changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Cambio di giocatori.
Plays it across. Looking for the run. Hussens gets good distance on it. Tries to play it through. Oh, good-looking ball. And that's been won straight back. Milan are coasting towards victory. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Bale is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. That's a sharp pass. Oh, that's delightful. Haaland. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now, can they get him away? Lapadula. The ball goes in. And he's cleared it back out. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Salmakers. And Bastoni. Hausen. Ricci. And it's Hussens.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Bale. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Bastoni tries to clear. And a chance!
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 18. Lasciano il campo per il
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Milan looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly...